Hey everybody, it's Thursday, March 15th, 2007, and this week's video blog. We've got sunshine outside, and it's just a little bit warmer than it was yesterday, where it was lots of clouds rolling through, lots of wind, and it was bloody freezing. So, most of yesterday was spent running around to doctor's offices. Didn't really get to sleep in too terribly much since I left the alarms at the same time, but got to spend a much more leisurely morning than normal. Had my first appointment, which is with my new doc, and to get all the results from my blood tests back. And good news on the Graves front, my levels were within the normal ranges, which is really good. Everything else seems to be stable on that front. Okay, sorry for the interruption. The only problem we're having is he still wants me to go see the idiot endocrinologist up in Spokane, and I don't want to. And unfortunately, he says this in front of my husband, who was in the room at the time, and which means my husband's going to bug me into going to see the idiot endocrinologist. And I really don't want to. I am sick and tired of continually spending money and an entire day to go up to have somebody continually tell me that all I have to do is take the radioactive iodine and I will be cured. No. I will not be cured. I will still have the Graves' disease. I will have a dead thyroid, which means I'm going to have a whole new set of problems. I much prefer to continue going with the non-invasive medication route. Unless I can finally get the SOB to recommend me to a surgeon, and then I can get my throat cut, have half the thyroid taken out, then it can go hyper all at once, but it's going to be putting out a lot less hormone. And I have absolutely no problem with that. But there's so many problems. Well, I would go to a surgeon who's done it often enough to know what the fuck he's doing. And excuse my language, this guy really pisses me off completely. The first time I ever saw him, he spent the entire visit talking to me like I was an idiot because I didn't immediately throw myself to his feet going, "Oh, yes, you are God. You will cure me. You will save me from this insidious disease." No. What I think he really doesn't like is the fact that I happen to be as informed about my disease as he is. I don't think he likes informed patients. He likes patients who are completely compliant, who will do everything he says, and it's one pill a day for the rest of your life and you're completely cured. No. 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 Oh, another interruption. Okay, a slight change of venue since somebody else came into the break room. But, where was I? Oh, doctor's visit. So, okay, enough about the idiot endocrinologist. We'll go into him a lot later. The other thing I had gone in for was to test for celiacs, and the blood test came back negative, which in one thing is good, and I don't have celiacs. In another, it's bad since I have no idea what it is that is causing me to feel icky after eating like that. It could possibly be that it's not so much what I'm eating, is how much, because I do eat a fairly heavy gluten diet. Lots of bread, lots of pasta, lots of stuff that's got gluten in it. So it's just a matter of cutting back the amount. Buying a lot less convenience stuff with gluten in it. And looking at making alternatives. Now, I can buy a lot of alternatives, but the heck with that. We have a co-op in town. I can buy a lot of the flours and stuff, and maybe I'll just look at making my own. A gluten-free lasagna noodle would be kind of cool, because what would be really, really, really cool is I could make that, try it, and then gift it to some friends, because they have problems with gluten. And great, I'm itching again. Okay, on the subject of itching, I spent a couple hours yesterday with the allergists, and according to them, I don't have any food allergies, which is a little strange since I do seem to have a problem with seafood, but we'll discuss that a little more since I have more appointments with them. I'm not allergic to grass, so there's something that I'm coming in contact when I'm mowing that causes me to break out an itch. Don't know what yet. I'm not allergic to trees. This is good. I am, however, allergic to certain weeds. Things like Russian thistle, tumbleweed, lamb's quarters, a couple others. And the only problem with those is they don't come into being and problems until July and August. So, I don't know what. But in the meantime, I am having reactions to something. One of the things he did suggest is I do have a bit of a dry skin problem. Maybe some of the itching is from that, but the problem is it's not all over, it's patchy. And I'm got dry skin all over, but I figure, oh heck, why not? So after taking a long soak in the tub last night, I slathered myself up with petroleum jelly. And yeah, skin's a little bit softer, but I'm itching on the back of my hand, and it's starting to drive me crazy. But speaking of driving crazy, you know what it's like to sit there for 15 minutes at a given time with your arm shrieking because it's itchy and you can't do anything about it? Ick. So, I've got a few answers. He also had me pop around the corner and get my sinuses x-rayed to see if some of the problems might be, we're thinking that we think allergies isn't allergies, it just might be something physical. Because I get stuffed up and trippy and everything like that, so it just might not be allergies, it might be something else. So, in a couple weeks I go up to Spokane to the clinic and I get tested for venom to find out exactly how allergic I am to, say, yellow jackets. Because the last time I got stung, which was about 3-4 years or so ago, my throat started closing up on me. Previous to that had been about 10 years that I'd gotten, because I try and avoid being stung. I'd gotten stung, and half my face swelled up and it turned hard. So I know I do have an allergic reaction to yellow jackets, and he says that there's a possibility I could see about getting desensitized. And considering we have a serious yellow jacket problem around our house, I think I will probably be willing to put up with getting weekly, bi-weekly shots for God knows how long, to not to have to worry about getting to stop breathing the next time I get stung, because this does build up over time. And I'd rather not have to deal with it. So, then I get to see him on a Monday, or somebody else on a Monday, and then I get to see him the following Wednesday for all the results, and then I go back up to Spokane to the clinic for some reason or other. I can't remember exactly why. By this point, all I wanted to do was scratch, which is what I was doing. I was going completely nuts. We were wiping me down with alcohol. It was that bad. So, that's where we are health-wise. So, little steps on getting little answers here and there, which is really, really, really nice. At least I know I'm not completely crazy when I think I'm allergic to something. I just need to figure out exactly what it all is. But, well, break time's about over. Time to pet her off. Weather is getting nicer. It looks like they've got pretty much most of the trail along the old railroad tracks from near our house into campus done, which means once I get my bicycle up and running, I can start cycling into work, because gas has gone over $2.50 a gallon again, and I will strongly suspect that it's going to be close to $3 or over $3 by the end of the semester. Wouldn't be surprising. Plus the fact that apparently our dear and wonderful new governor wants to put a 7 cents a gallon tax on gasoline. Beginning to wish I could get one of those really nifty bumper stickers that says, Save a wolf, kill an otter. I live in Idaho. Check the, if you want to know what that is about, check and see who the name of our governor is and the issues regarding wolves here in Idaho. And you'll get the joke. So I guess I will talk to you all guys later. Bye-bye.